What up, you guys? Slim here at Team Purple Panda, back with a new video. We're gonna do a new deck discussion video real quick. Like I said, we're probably on another marathon. I'm averaging my numbers, and I'm doing about 8 to 10 videos a day when I am here. And it's crazy. That means, like, in a week we can do 30, 40 videos like it's nothing. And I mean, if it gets my name across, that's all that matters. So that's why I keep doing it. This new video comes to me from one of my fellow subscribers, Airsoft Candy Boy. What he sent to me is he wants to know, wants me to discuss the deck Fables and discuss some of the key cards and how their effects work and how they can lose timing based on other cards. So for a lot of people who don't know, Fables, came out and were released, in the OCG, and they were known as the demonic roar gods. If anyone ever wondered. What they basically are is, they're a bunch of monsters, tuners, and other monsters, and what they do is they benefit from cards that discard cards to the graveyard, like Dark World Dealings, Beckoning Light, Into the Void, Card Destruction, right, Geki Break, Wing Blast. And, what they do is, they basically, when you discard them to that effect, they special summon. A lot of them are tuners. They make really fast synchros, and they beat you down really quick. From what I've seen, I've played against them only a couple times. I haven't had a real problem with them, except when I actually did Royal Tribute them, and I did pay the price for that. But aside from that, it all depends on the player, how they play the deck. But a couple things I want to go over for the main deck. Two of the main cards of the deck that set the deck up are the Fabled Cerebral and Fabled Chawa, and I'm looking at the rules on Fabled Cerebral right now, and what it does say is the effect of the Fabled Cerebral will activate if the Fabled Cerebral is discarded from the hand during the damage step. So as well as, if you discard it during the damage step, it triggers. Other things, it says Fabled Cerebral, Fabled Lurry, Fabled Crust, Fabled Catfish, and the Fabled Gashia are discarded to the hand of the graveyard as a cost. Then its effect does not miss timing and will activate after the current chain fully resolves. So once again, to repeat that, if any of those cards I just listed are discarded from the hand to the graveyard as a cost, its effect does not miss timing and will activate after the chain resolves. That's on the Fabled Cerebral. That's a little red dog if people don't know. The other card is the Fabled Chawa, and the effect of the Fabled Chawa, which special summons it from the hand, is an ignition effect. One Fable monster is discarded from the hand when it's the effect of the Fabled Chawa resolves. If not, it is not a cost to activate the effect. You are not able to activate the effect of Fabled Chawa if the Fabled Chawa is the only card in your hand. Remember that, you guys. If you top deck, you cannot activate it. When resolving the effect of the Fabled Chawa, you must discard a different Fabled monster. You cannot discard that Fabled Chawa. Just remember that, you guys. You have to discard another Fabled monster. If an effect is chained to the effect of the Fabled Chawa so that the Fabled Chawa is the only card in your hand when resolving its effect, then you must perform the resolution, which discards from your hand, so you must discard the Fabled Chawa and you will not get its effect. So that's what Wikia has to say on two of those main cards. A lot of the deck types that base around this are Fabled Dark World. Everyone knows Dark World Dealings, Dark World Lightning. All those cards help to discard along with Silver and Gold, and you just beat your opponent down. Like, honestly, it uses Karma Cut and other decks that make you discard. It's crazy. There's a Reagan Turbo deck. It makes use of Fable Reagan's effect to draw cards. The effect always allows up to 2 draws. The deck can, you can mill through your deck really easily. The main way to summon is discard the Fabled Cerebral or the Fabled Ganesha with the Fabled Chawa effect. Normal summon the second one. The deck also has a good potential of OTKing with Synchro Monsters. Like I said, you beat them down. There's the Fabled Quasar Turbo deck. That's on Shooting Quasar Dragon. It's not out yet, but I will discuss it once it is out. The main synchros you'd use are Fabled Leviathan, Fabled Valkus, Reagan. You use like Shooting Star, Formula Synchron, other cards. But that's to clear up what people have been wondering, because a lot of people don't understand how Fables work, and they hit you really fast, and if you don't have an out, like, honestly, like when they make Stardust real quick, you have a lot of problems unless you're running Deep Prison, and You know, the deck has a lot of potential. It's underrated. It takes a really good player to run the deck, though, from what I've seen. So if anyone wants to try the deck out or has, video examples and stuff, leave them below in the comment box. That's all I have to say on that deck. It's a really good deck. People need to understand the rulings, though. A good tip is whenever you're at an event, if you have, a smartphone or something, have the rulings out. Because sometimes the judges don't know everything. Some of these judges are really bad. I got to tell you guys straight up. In my experience, there's very few really good judges that know their stuff. So always be prepared, to not argue with the judge, but point out their wrong ruling if that does happen to you. That's all I have to say, you guys. Fables are a really cool deck. I like them. I like how they play. They're fast. Consistency, I guess, is good. I mean, the fact that I can Royal Tribute them and they just plus like 1,000,000 is ridiculous. Really good deck type for that. They'll probably have more potential in the future. Hopefully, people are playing the deck, and I'll get to play against it again sometime soon. That's all I got to say. Once again, thank you, Airsoft Candy Boy, for this question and wanting me to discuss this. I've discussed the two main tuners of the deck, you guys. Please listen to what I said, and please check out Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki if you do not understand. That's all I have to say on Fables, you guys. Really cool deck. Try it out. If you haven't tried it out, I suggest it. It's not that expensive, I think, with Hidden Arsenal 4 releasing a lot of the pieces, and the other Hidden Arsenals having pieces. You'll have to pay a little bit, but I mean, it's cool. So that's all I got to say, you guys. Enjoy playing the deck, and thank you for watching.